The problem is that those media, those international media, didn't even have the chance to read it, to read the text, but they formed an opinion without seeing the text, without seeing what they criticized exactly. So I think it is very important for everybody to read the text first and to see whether those points they made were correct, were accurate. Many opinions and many press releases appeared about that, and most of them were full of urban legends, of rumors, of practical mistakes. Talking about democratic deficits, I think, is a big mistake, because Hungary respects and considers media freedom, the freedom of speech, the freedom of opinion as a priority. It is still the same for Hungary. For us, the freedom of speech and the freedom of opinion is still sacred, and we don't want to change that. Hungary is a democracy, and we want to remain a democracy.
With Hungary's presidency being called into question by Luxembourg and others, Arthur Nesland from Euractiv. Two questions also concerning Hungary.
As you know, the Commission, even before receiving some complaints or before this issue was made very important by the media itself, we have expressed some concerns. The Commissioner responsible in a letter to the Hungarian authorities has expressed some concerns, and what of course I would like to have from the Hungarian authorities is a clarification of the situation and the possible, let's say, lifting of the doubts that exist. And certainly this issue is going to be in my context with Prime Minister Orbán the day after tomorrow.
És majdnem mindenki ráhivatkozik, vagy még korábbi ilyen, ezért kevesebbet hallunk róluk, tehát ők nem
tényleg akkor az van, hogy Tibetben nem csak kínai elnyomás van, hanem...
Nagy összefoglalóként. Ez biztos, hogy egy olyan nép, amely volt egy asztalon egy nagyon jó nevű egyetemen, ahol egy doktori képzés keretében arányokra és síkokra leegyszerűsített.
Természetesen akceptáljuk azt, hogy egy bizonyos mértékig ezt megteheti, amíg a média tevékenysége nem ütközik nagyon súlyosan szabadságjogokba, nem veszélyezteti az állam biztonságát. Ilyen viszmajor esetekben természetesen könnyen elképzelhető, hogy igenis kell közbelépni, de minden más esetben szerintem el a kezekkel a médiától.
This media law follows the European trends. If you take a look at the points, and I hope that the critics of this law will take the time and check the points one by one, they will find that every element of this media law can be found in one of the European regulation, in the Swedish, in the French, or in the British regulation. So I think that this is a case, this is an occasion where political motivation is very strong. But I think Hungary is ready and strong enough and stable enough to conduct a very successful EU presidency.
Even if in some part of some democratic country, some parts of the articles can be found, because there are, as I mentioned before, there are restrictions in each and every media law. But putting all together makes the worst patchwork of media law ever existed, we think so.